Hello everybody, welcome back. Jonny here. Wednesday stream. Is everybody ready? Gonna do some more deliveries here. Do some progression in the story. Gonna try to make a dent today, maybe tomorrow with an extra stream because we got Star Wars coming out on Friday. And I also have some holidays coming up, which I'll talk to you guys about when that's a bit closer for next weekend. So yeah, let's try to make some progress today. My day is over, finally. A bit of a long work day for me, but that's okay because it is done. I also had a bit of a busy mind of late. You guys, I'm sure you guys get that too, where basically there's always stuff going on in your head, and that's our default state, just being lost in thought, which is why meditation helps. And it's getting a bit better, but it's been very busy in here. And one of the telltale signs is when you have like a silly song stuck in your head and that kind of thing, or you're replaying conversations or interactions in your head over and over. You know, that's a telltale sign that that your mind is too busy and you need to take a break from things and maybe do a little meditation there, or just concentrate on something fiercely. So anyways, I did that and I feel a lot better. Or getting there at least. What's up, Surprised? That is a lot of guitars. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed, my dude. How are you doing today? I hope everybody's ready because it's kickoff time. When we left off in Death Stranding, we unlocked a few vehicles, a bunch of new stuff, and we connected a lot of roads as well. So made a lot of progress, and we're basically ready to, I think, do some serious progression in the chapter here. Chapter 3, in case you guys haven't been keeping up. There's also, you know, VODs. All the playthrough will be up here and on YouTube as well if you missed any of it and you want to catch up. What's up, 16-bit heroes? ODM. Welcome back, guys. It's that full moon. Makes me restless, but in a good way. I don't know about that. I don't know. That is acceptable, ODM. I hope you have a good day. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to see where the story goes. Got a bunch of people coming in.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
So people have liked a bunch of the stuff that we built. That's pretty cool. Take on orders. Orders for Sam.
Sam, a lot of clients are requesting you by name. Now, while there are orders we need you to accept, which are critical to the expansion of the chiral network, there are others that you can take or leave at your discretion. It goes without saying, though, that it's in everyone's best interest for you to do as much as you can. And more work means more rewards.
Sorry, how is fresh pizza urgent, my dude? Orders marked with circle or thingy are specifically for Sam. And oh, the line thing is the story progression? Okay. Well, we're gonna do both. Methinks. So, both of these, accept. How hard can it be to deliver a pizza?
Now, you'll need to take it to the distro center south of
Lucitan Gaming, what's up? Welcome back.
If these autonomous delivery bots prove reliable, they could revolutionize our supplies distribution network. A lot's riding on this, so be careful out there.
Well, I can appreciate the urgency that one might feel regarding pizza, but in the grand scheme of things, I would hardly classify it as a critical item. No one wants next day pizza. Well, that's true. Well, I can go for next day pizza. I don't really mind it that much. Pop that on our back. Be okay.
Make sure you carry pizzas properly at all times. If you do something stupid like turn it on its side, you'll ruin it.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. Can we do some optimizing? Yeah. And make sure that the pizza is nice and flat. Very good. Nice and protected there in the middle of all the shit. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome back. You guys live in a post-apocalyptic world and tell me you wouldn't risk your life for it? Next day pizza is the best breakfast. Yes, exactly. And Niche himself, what's up? Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, leftover pizza is totally acceptable. You warm it up in the oven? Yeah. Or even like 30 seconds in the microwave can do the trick. That's next level Tetris on Sam's back. Oh, dude, yeah. You should have seen some moments yesterday. That was totally nuts. Okay, so we want to head over to Peter Englecht. This man is all the way out in the woods. Well, not woods, like out in the wilds. But I don't think we have any concerns. No BTs that we've spotted over there. No enemies. Should be nice and clear. The terrain is pretty shitty to navigate, but we'll survive. How's everybody's day going? Hump day, as they call it. Now, here's the question. Do they call it hump day because everybody's humping? Or because everybody wants to hump? Or because it's like the hump of the week, you know? Like the middle. These are the fundamental questions that, as I always say, keep me up at night. Right. Come on. Do a little wheelie. Oh, there we go. So Kojima said US players don't understand Death Stranding, and I'm EU and I don't understand it either. Oh yeah. I mean, I understand it broadly, but there are certainly aspects of the story that I haven't caught up with yet. But that's Kojima for you, right? It's all very cryptical. Or cryptic? Cryptic. Yeah. That's the one. It's both, so everyone is happy. I don't know if everybody's happy. I think a lot of people are super tired, and they still have Thursday before it's Friday, you know? I think Thursday is more of a happy day because it's, well, close to Friday. Deliveroo, sir. Here's your pizza.
Delivering cargo.
Deliveroo cargo.
Complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Okay, they were pretty happy with the pizza. Cheers. You've been awarded the title of Elite Mover. You have achieved Bridge Link grade 40. Your sync level with other players has increased by 10%. You can now make 20 strand contracts. Okay. Some mild improvements.
Good work.
Okay. We are headed for We're headed for a distribution center south of Lake Knot City. Is that right? Yeah. So, if you have any parcels that would be on my way there, I would gladly take them. No, we don't have anything. Okay. Well, enjoy your pizza, you fuck. I think the best bet, our best bet, is to get back to the road and just use the road from here on out. For me, Monday and Friday are my favorite days. Fridays because it's Friday, Monday because I love going to work and be with my guys. That's cool, man. I'm glad you like your work. A lot of people hate their jobs, and that's a very slippery slope towards hating your life altogether. I think I don't hate my job, but I do see a lot of people having that issue. And it really sucks. Because if you think about it, you spend a massive part of your day at your job, right? And most of us on a daily basis. So if you hate that shit, there's no way you're gonna be super happy. But I get it, you know, you gotta pay the bills, and you don't always get a choice, right? I mean, technically we all choose, but everybody has their circumstance. All right, back on the road. This is beautiful, dude. I love riding this road. Really, this is just the best way to go south. It's way, way faster. Even if it's a bit roundabout. It'll get us there real quick. No one builds any roads in your game. You supplied thousands of materials by yourself. Shit, dude. That's unlucky. You have the ability of putting out requests, though, so you might want to do that. But that sucks. Jonathan, you spend more time at work than with your girlfriend? Hold on, let me catch up with you, dude, because this is some serious shit. But it's not just me loving my job, it's also the culture and environment people are creating, feeling appreciated, inspired, and motivated. Part of something. I'm an engineer and project manager in the automotive industry. I think you told me you're a software engineer, right? I'm also a software engineer, and I agree, not in a different sector, but I agree that it's a stimulating job. And I'm also a team lead, so I get what you're saying about the project management side of things. It can be really rewarding when you do get a team to do, let's say, way more than you could do on your own. Very cool stuff. Okay, we are headed in the right direction. Very good. Let me try something real quick. Can we put on a request for materials? I don't know if we can do it on these roads. Maybe we can't. No. I think it can only be on player-created structures. That's okay. Let's pop a quick save here. 8 to 10 hours a workday. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Embedded systems and mechatronics. You work in R&D. Awesome. That sounds really cool. I love how in the field of software engineering, we can have the same overall name, but the nature of what we do on a day-to-day basis is gonna be just totally alien, right? Like totally different. What I do to what you do. Ah, this kind of sucks, dude. Can we maybe go up the hill here? Right. Well, perhaps what we can do is drop our vehicle there. And go the rest of the way by foot. I needed to stretch my legs anyways. Come on. Stop it. There we go. Yeah, this terrain is really sucky. Software is in everything, especially now with AI, autonomous driving and so on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then even within a sector, let's say even if you and I are in the fintech or financial sector, you could be like a front-end engineer working on, well, the front-end side of things, or a back-end engineer like I am, or, you know, there's a lot of other kind of corners to operate in. Very cool stuff. It's also nice because when you study it in college or, well, university, whatever it's called, you have a breadth of options for you, you know? We can probably take this. It's getting a little heavy, but you have a breadth of options ahead of you, you know? You don't need to know ahead of time exactly what you want to do, because software engineering courses or like degrees will cover a very broad amount of stuff. Software engineers are artists and linguistic people translating between the world of humans and machines. That's deep. I like to think that there's more method than art to it, but that's just my personal approach. I kind of want a rope here, even though we don't necessarily need one. Just think it's cool, you know? If we can have a rope like over here, I kind of dig that stuff. Boom. Well, with studies, pick up skills and tools, and then you can use them however you want. Yeah, and I think what's really cool about a software engineering degree is that more than specific tools, if it's a good degree, what it will teach you is a way of thinking. You know, specifically, it will equip you with the necessary problem-solving skills and will kind of shape your mindset to analyze situations in a different way. That's when I kind of fell in love with it. I wasn't convinced when I first started software engineering. I knew I wanted to be an engineer, but I sucked at drawing, so anything drawing related
Verifying ID. Clear.
was out of the table. And I was always kind of good with computers, so
Cargo verified.
that's why I got in. but I didn't expect to kind of fall in love with the problem solving and systems-oriented thinking. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Delivery for you, sir. Logic problem solving. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Deliver cargo.
You're Sam Porter then? Been expecting you. We were told you'd help with the vault testing too. But before we get to that, let's see how she's doing. Pretty as a picture. Got nothing bad to say.
Alright, good shit. Dude, it's so hard to level up delivery time.
Inside the network service area.
You seem to never get levels on that.
Center linked up already.
Let's link it up. Boom, connected. That's really spot on, Jonathan. What you learned there, you can apply everywhere. The problem-solving mentality and the idea of creating systems that give you good results overall, right? On average. Nah, it's okay. My phone typing sucks too. That is powerful shit, man, and it absolutely has changed the way I kind of frame things in life too. Boots level 2. But the beauty of it as well, Jonathan, is that it goes both ways. So the same way I've taken things from software engineering and that way of thinking and then applied it to real life problems, I've also taken things that I've learned either in real life or from, you know, books I've read and stuff, and then applied that way of thinking to project management and just problem solving and that kind of thing. And I found that to be super powerful. That kind of combination. This area is now connected. Great.
And there it is. I'll start prepping for the tests. You sit tight and wait for HQ to ring.
Much obliged.
Ooh.
Now the bots can enter the final phase of testing. I designed them myself, you know. My hope is that they'll lighten the load a little bit.
How you doing?
Unlike human porters, if one goes down, it won't cause a void out. Before the death of Stranding, scientists used to fret over the singularity, the possibility that someone might create an AI smarter than any human. But it never happened. Machines don't cause void outs. They can't die. They don't have beaches. No matter how far they come, machines will never understand death like we do. And because of that, they'll never truly surpass us. Get on the delivery terminal. I'll walk you through how to use the bots. And don't worry, I'll keep an eye on things from over here.
I like a woman that wears glasses. I can dig it. Great. Take orders.
These
Bot
autonomous
deliverable.
delivery bots are designed to process some orders for you. Simple, run-of-the-mill orders only. Take a look at what's available.
Okay, sounds cool.
Cargo transported by a bot is liable to get a little roughed up if the road's poor. On the flip side, a bot traveling on a well-maintained road is more likely to deliver cargo in better shape. Also faster, in case it wasn't obvious. Keep that in mind when sending them out.
I'll keep you in mind when sending them out. That's interesting. Let's try this. Okay. So, there's another incentive to creating the roads. Like the old Aha song says, stay on these roads. It's a bit old school, but they had some good stuff. That looks so wrong. You love Aha? Good man, Jonathan.
Now we wait for the delivery bot to reach its destination.
Good man.
As of today, there's just one, but if the test succeeds, we'll move ahead with mass production. Then you'll be able to dispatch them yourself. Oh, seems I misspoke. We managed to slap together another delivery bot for field testing. You can decide how to use this one.
Love the weird robot design.
Discussing again. Thanks, Sam. We'll talk later.
Oh yeah, we will. Ah, fuck off.
Sam. These autonomous delivery bots will benefit everyone, from folks in cities and way stations to preppers out in the back and beyond. But you must be exhausted. Why not take a break? I bet your BB could probably use one too. Head for the private room. Go on.
Okay. Enforced break.
Your work is great.
You're right. That does remind you of Metal Gear 4. For some reason, it looked kind of fucked, with just a crate on top of the legs. I mean, I would say the whole game clearly has a Metal Gear vibe, in some ways. Oh, shit. Exposition. Raising hands. Oh. Hello.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. You were sleeping when I dropped by. Thanks for the shower.
Right.
You're welcome.
Look, I gotta ask. I've been hearing things about you.
She's in bed with terrorists. Don't trust her. She's just another dumbass Higgs fucked over. She's a goddamn hero, that woman. Tell me, Sam, what does America mean to you?
America!
The way my dad made it sound, we were something special. The glue that held it all together. More than a nation. A symbol of freedom and hope. We could bring it all back if we kept on making deliveries and connecting people. He was sure of it. I was a wreck after he died. That's when Higgs made his pitch. Together, we can run packages from sea to shining sea. Back then, he had a monopoly west of here. We both stood to gain a lot from a partnership. Business was pretty good at first. But then, a year ago, when those fanatics started stirring up trouble, fuckers hijacked our system. Somehow they got a hold of our security passes and used them to sneak into cities. And just like that, we're delivering guns and bombs instead of medicine, and I didn't even know. We were just cogs in a terrorist machine. Higgs was behind it all. And on top of that, he got his hands on an old-school nuke that I ended up carrying right into Middle Knot City.
You telling me that?
Yeah. It was me. I blew it up. Could have been different if I wasn't so fucking blind. So I did everything in my power to stop South Knot City from getting destroyed. I tried to get the nuke out of the city. But Higgs was one step ahead. He took his pound of flesh and then some. Some wounds. They don't heal. Whatever time I've got left, the rain took. So there you have it. Everything's true. Except for all the lies. I don't give a damn about
That's a great
bridges
line.
or putting America back together. But I'm not about to let Higgs and some terrorists take my father's legacy and shit all over it. That's why I came to you. So, trust me now? I'll be there for you, Sam. All you have to do is call.
All right. So we know for sure she did the explosion in Central Knot City. Yeah, I agree on the MGS vibe. Everything kind of has that. We'll do a quick number one. That is a really bad toilet, man. You see how small that is?
Number one.
Also, imagine if that chick just teleported, materialized into your shower. Just saying. Would be quite something. So we're getting bits and pieces of BB's flashbacks.
Hey, Sam. Those new sites you've brought into the network have helped us to restore more of our archives. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to dig up anything about the BB's origins. And I'm completely locked out of BB-28's service record. If I could at least access that, I might be able to tell you why you've been experiencing those strange episodes. Well, I'll keep at it. You do the same.
Will do.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we have so much email all the time. What the fuck? Beat the mules without killing anyone? What do you mean? I can't kill anyone. Our local mule chapter hasn't been causing any trouble of late, and I guess that must be down to the lesson you taught them. Look, I know these guys aren't just victims, really. What with their obsessive compulsions and whatever, but the fact is, they make life difficult. Someone had to confront them, and that's just what you did. Hats off to you, Sam. How about my tool, by the way? Did it come in handy? Actually, it did. It did come in handy. Humble request for pizza. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Peter Englecht. Englecht. After hearing so very much about you, oh good, I hasten to add, I simply could not resist the urge to initiate a correspondence. My request is of such import, hello Basil, that I dare entrust it to you, the man who delivers. My sister, bless her heart, has been feeling under the weather, and I fear there is only one thing that might restore the color to her cheeks: pizza. I wonder if you might be so kind as to collect some from Lake Knot City and deliver it to our humble abode. I'm more than aware of the gravity and urgency of your westward journey, but if you could find it in your heart to squeeze us in, I would be ever so grateful. Okay. Oh, and my dear sister is a ham lover. Cheers. I think we also have like a bunch of interviews to read. We can read one or two here. Die Hardman, 4 years ago. Before the Stranding, the whole world was connected. There were networks, social networks we called them, that people used to communicate all the time. They shared all sorts of stuff through them. A random thought, a pretty picture, a home movie, you name it. And if you liked something that someone else had uploaded, you let them know by giving them, well, a like. Sounds weird, I know, but that's the truth. Eventually, someone ran tests on the users of these networks and discovered that receiving a like triggered a rush of oxytocin. The theory was that it stemmed from a sense of being acknowledged. Even though you couldn't see the person you were interacting with, it still felt like they were accepting you, praising you. And who wouldn't like that? But that same process is at the heart of the mule phenomenon. It's believed that an overdependence on the oxytocin rush provided by these kinds of interactions is a factor in porters going rogue. With this in mind, it wouldn't be wrong to characterize mules as oxytocin addicts. In essence, they're social animals at the mercy of validation. That makes no sense because mules typically don't actually deliver the cargo, so they wouldn't get many likes. Mr. Deadman, 1 year ago. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Deadman on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked on the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean, is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual. That's a typo there. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs or how they connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain, their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. Okay. So we'll read a few of these as we go, but I don't want to just toss, 20 minutes of reading in one go.
Higgs set fragile up, huh?
Eavesdropping again.
It's all in your cuff logs. And with the aid of the Chiral Network, we were able to restore Middle Knot City's regional archives. The records corroborate her story.
Don't need you to tell me what's true and what ain't. I could hear it in her voice. Son of a bitch fucked her over good.
No reservations about working with her then, I hope.
Good news, Sam. The bot you sent out made it to its destination. The test was a success. Got another one prepped for you to use. Take you with my thanks.
I'm trying to remember where I know that actress from. And my head is hurting.
A new delivery type has been added to the terminal. Your hard work's getting noticed. Because of that, there's been some talk of offering a premium service. Now, it might seem like a hassle to willingly take on extra restrictions, but if you succeed, you'll boost your rep even more. So, if someone asks you to deliver within a time limit, you could counter it by setting the limit even lower, thereby earning yourself a better evaluation if successful. Now, if you're feeling up for a challenge, give it a try.
Standard orders can be assigned to autonomous delivery bots. One order can be assigned to each bot. If all of your bots already have orders, then new orders cannot be assigned. I don't think I'm gonna do that until we have roads. Let's do a mission order. I think that will be good. Oh, this takes us to the weather station. A little bit far, isn't it? Okay. Let's go. Let's create the new boots. Level 2 boots. I don't know what good they're gonna do, but
Sometimes other porters will return Bridge's vehicles to the garage. They're for everyone, so feel free to use them if you want.
ooh. That's cool. Interesting. Where is my bike? Oh, we left it. Yeah, we left it out there. I think I am gonna grab or borrow one of those bikes, to be honest. Put these on, be okay. I think I'll borrow a bike from these guys.
Order assigned.
And looks like we have some lost cargo. Addiction is such a tough subject. We treat it as socially acceptable for some of them and ban others. Yet we don't have good mental health care or education. We learn to brush our teeth since kids, but we don't learn how to exercise mental first aid. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's a really tough subject, and the reason I don't talk about it is I've never experienced it, so, you know, anything I could say wouldn't really map to someone's real experience with that issue, so yeah, I'm very resistant to just, you know, give my opinion on the issue of addiction. Garage. Let's borrow one of these reverse trikes. Yeah. Good stuff.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready.
We're headed up there. Oh, dude, I can see the windmill from here. That's pretty dope.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Really can't wait. Oh, some medals?
Okay.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. Really having a blast exploring this area and connecting it with the roads. I don't know if we're gonna be able to traverse this well though, because of all the rocks. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not convinced.
What can't you do?
Let's try to go the other way. If it doesn't work, we'll just run there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying weapons restrictions lifted.
Maybe we can go through here. That's kind of a weird bridge. Huh. I mean, it's weird in the sense that it doesn't lead to any like drivable paths. Let's just leave our bike here. Not very enjoyable to ride. One of the big things I like about the game is you typically don't need the markers to know where you're going, because a lot of the times, or a lot of the time, you can actually see your objective in the distance, you know? And straight away we got some BTs, I think. Yep. This is BT territory. Where are they, BB?
Yeah, I feel you.
That way, huh? Where's the windmill again? Now it's difficult to see it because of the rain. Take a quick look through the watchtower here, if we can flag anything of use. Like ladders and things like that. What is that? Safe house? Oh, dude. I think we can aim for that ladder over there. That seems positive. As long as we move slowly here, we shouldn't get caught by any BTs. Go around a little bit. There's one right there in front of that ladder. We're gonna try to go around him. Right there. That's gonna be tough to avoid. I'm thinking we're gonna do a hematic grenade. Hematic. Normal hematic grenade will do. And they always leave behind chiral crystals. I wonder if there's some kind of connection between the two of them. Or I guess what the connection would be. Question is, do we want to grab these metals now? It will probably make it a bit more difficult. I'm thinking a ladder. A ladder could be good. And we got some medical supplies. Oh, new BT. Okay. We're gonna go around him. Should be a safe distance. All right, looks like we're safe from that one. There's also a dramatic little sound that plays. Cargo container ruined. Shit. Looks like we lost one of our cargo containers. And we made it.
Someone's happy.
Is BB happy? Yeah, he's very happy. Really satisfying when you understand how to avoid the BTs, how to use the sound cues.
There we go.
How to use your device. I forget what the name is. I think it's actually forgot the name of the device. Auralec? I forget. That windmill looks dope. Though. That looks really cool. Oh yeah. Just enjoy the rain sounds there. Okay, this is pretty strong current. I think if we can avoid crossing, we want to. Nothing a little ladder wouldn't solve, but we can also save ourselves the ladder. Oh, oh. Play a little careful there. So I have a bunch of holidays coming up. I don't know if you guys have some. I'm pretty excited. Next week I have like 4 days off. My dad's in town. We're gonna do some family time with my mom and dad. It's gonna be great. And then after that, I have this beautiful setup where every week after that, I'm gonna have 2 days off. I'm gonna have Tuesday and Thursday off until the end of the year. And that is gonna be amazing. The animation on the Odra deck when you leave BT zone is nice. But I get sort of tired of the slowdown when it pops up. I hear you, yeah. I'm not a fan of the slowdown. It feels like it's breaking my momentum, so I totally get that. Luckily, though, it's quite short, isn't it? It doesn't last long. Oh, this is a really cool settlement.
Verifying ID.
Dude.
Clear. Weapons
That is
detected.
dope.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
We were talking about holidays the other day. Some people like taking them in bulk. Just take like 2 weeks off. But for my job, I find it works best if I take just kind of single days here and there, just to keep that momentum going. It's a little bit rough to be that long out.
Delivering cargo.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right? We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection. Oh, wonderful. It's in perfect condition. Thank you.
Johnny, what chair are you using? It must be comfy and ergonomic for long sessions. It is comfortable. It's Maxonomic chair made in Germany. It's a tank. It's really solid, and it's also very big because I'm very tall, so I needed something a bit bigger than the usual chairs, so that I can have my legs properly, you know, just kind of stretched out. Sorry. Got something there coming down. It's like there's a bit of a... It's almost like a tea leaf going down. Something weird like that. Special alloys can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. Okay, that's cool. It's a comfy chair. If I were to buy a chair now, I would probably just buy a high quality office chair because they're just a little bit more ergonomic. The gaming chairs, they're good, but they don't offer too much in terms of ergonomics. So you need to make sure you have, you know, good posture yourself, and that, you know, you can kind of enforce good posture, because the chair itself isn't going to do it for you necessarily. And also, you know, every couple hours get up and stretch your legs. At least I have to, otherwise I get pretty bad pain. But
once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements.
even if you don't have my health issues, you should be stretching your legs every couple hours. Oh yeah, they can be very expensive. New strand added. PCC level 2. Floating carrier. And some new data. Oh, dude. A timefall shelter. Local data from the weather station has enabled Bridges HQ to add a new structure, Safe House. A new feature has been added to your cufflinks map, Weather Forecast. Area is now connected.
I'm sure they told you, but this weather station was built before the Death Stranding. Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back. Interference from chiral clouds. So it's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station can finally function as intended. You made our jobs easier.
That's cool,
now,
dude.
Let's do the same for you. We won't let you down, I promise. Take
Good
care.
man. Thank you. Ooh.
I see you got the weather station back online. Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on chiralium levels, and measuring that impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions. The more we know, the more accurately we can determine where to expect timefall and when. Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing. Oh, and thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy when you're planning routes. I'll keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders and you'll put that region on the grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. It could be useful when plotting your routes.
Boom.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or further.
Yeah, dude, a good chair is an investment for sure. Deliver some of this lost cargo. That'll be great.
Delivering cargo.
That's a good Black Friday purchase. I'm looking at getting a camera like I told you guys, and I can't wait. I am so impatient for purchases that even though Black Friday is only like 2 weeks from now, basically, I am actually struggling to wait. Looks like Odradek is a reference to a Franz Kafka story, The Cares of a Family Man. Really? Odradek? Interesting. Okay, do we have any materials for this man? We can probably pop the metals we have. I'm not gonna be able to carry that too much, so. There you go. Yeah, that's a hell of a catch, man. You must have done some Googling, right? Nobody's that smart.
Thank you for your continued support.
Google. Woo. Okay. Let's see. Orders for Sam. This takes us to the Timefall farm. We could also go to the construction safe house. Let's look at this mission. Build a safe house at the designated site. Okay, I want to do this first. This order involves a lot of cargo. Completing it on foot may prove difficult. Use a floating carrier or vehicle. Okay. Hold on. Cancel. Can we build the floaters thingies?
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC. They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Oh, we got more info on that niche. The description is interesting from English translation. At first glance, it looks like a flat star-shaped spool for thread. And indeed, it does seem to have a thread wound upon it. To be sure, they are only old, broken-off bits of thread knotted and tangled together, of the most varied sorts and colors. But it's not only a spool, for a small wooden crossbar sticks out the middle of the star, and another rod is joined to that at a right angle. Okay. PCC level
Sam.
2.
Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room. Give it a shot.
Okay. So we're gonna need one of these. And we're gonna need a floating carrier.
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take two. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate.
Oh.
Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Okay, that's cool. Let's get one of these bad boys. Right. Auto arrange. And let's head out. By the way, about stretching your legs, you know there are small hammocks you can attach under your desk for your legs. Oh, that's interesting. You know, I have never seen that. Interesting that the Kafka description is about thread and the game is so heavy on ropes and as a theme. True, maybe that's why they thought it was fitting. Okay, so before we accept the order, let's make sure we make sure we understand how to use the floater.
Weather forecasts can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Should come in handy when you're on the road.
Okay. Can we stop with the tutorialization? That would be great. Is it under data? How do you see the weather prediction? Okay, never mind. Floating carrier. Carry by hand, maybe? Attach carrier. Yeah. Woo. Awesome. Take orders. Safe house. Ah, come on, I already have a floating carrier, my dude. Offload. And special alloys. Okay. That looks solid. Can we carry all of that in one single floater?
Order assigned.
Seems like it.
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site. Use your map and compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close.
Okay. So let's put this one back in our back. Oh, Mrs. Fragile is there. Oh, you want us to build here? Oh no, it's down there.
We'll meet again soon, Sam. I know we will.
Yeah. Woo, slow floater.
Keep on keeping on.
Hello, Potato. Welcome back. Look, I have a little loot carrier now. Can we run with it? Yeah, we can. Oh, hold on. We gotta grab these chiral crystals because the floater thing requires them. So.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah. Safe house.
All right, you've made it. Let's get that safe house built.
You good to go, Sam?
That cap.
First,
equipped.
equip your PCC and select Safe
Okay, you
House.
don't need to tutorialize me through everything, woman, okay? I've played video games before. Pretty sure we're gonna have to bring a shitload of material here to build this. Question is, do we have all of that available at the station here, or do we have to haul it back from another place?
Sam, you'll want to get those materials over to the Safe House sooner rather than later.
Safe house. Complete. And chiral crystals. We got everything we need. Okay. Add those. And then boom. Awesome. Woo! Safe house. Question is, can we use it as a garage as well? Probably not.
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just...
No garage.
The paths we walk become roads, Sam. See the tracks you left behind? They tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you'd have failed. But you're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving that proof. Let people know you're out there. Give them the courage to come together again.
All right.
As you expand the network and aid your fellow Americans, you strengthen the bonds between us all and blaze a trail for them to follow.
New safe house that we're probably never gonna use. Instead, let's just do a quick save here. Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Actually, can we detach? Pump that on our back. There we go. That's really cool to have, though. Now that I think about it, the shortcoming of that is you're not going to be able to use it whenever climbing. That sucks. Going up and down ladders and stuff. What's up, Nitro? How you doing, man? Have you been enjoying this so far? Yes. In fact, I've probably not been this hooked on a game this year.
Sam Porter Bridges.
We streamed 6 hours yesterday, and well, we've been streaming every day since Saturday for a bunch. So yeah, it's been pretty nuts, dude. We'll grab that. Do we have any special requirements? Take the wheat seeds. And no requirements. If their experiments are successful, they should be able to produce bumper harvests in double quick time. Let's do it. When it comes to PC, I might play it. Holding out hope that Jedi Fallen Order doesn't suck. Yeah, I think it will be great, dude. I think it will be great. Looking forward to it. Pump that on. Okay. That's okay for now, but we're gonna need to maybe drop some stuff. Or, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's go like this. Let's just rearrange our cargo to be a bit more efficient. And we'll call it good.
Keep on keeping on.
We'll meet again soon, Sam. I know.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Drop that dude a like. What are you gonna do when Star Wars releases on Friday? That's a great question. I think what we'll do, first I'm gonna watch reviews to make sure that it's something I want to play sooner rather than later. And assuming it's fairly short, assuming it's around, 12 hours maybe, I think what we're gonna do is take a short break from Death Stranding, play through that, and then return. Because Death Stranding is very long. It's about like 60 hours, and we're doing a bunch of side stuff, so it's probably gonna take us about 60.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger. But we have something far better, the ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like. And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nitro. I'm gonna wait for reviews, but realistically, I'm gonna get it for sure. Because I like that kind of stuff too much. The lightsaber stuff. And it looks really awesome. What you up to, Carrick? Thank you for dropping by, man. I appreciate it. Dude, this isn't even a thing. This is 74 kilograms. We're light as a feather, baby. That you must have felt your name being mentioned because we were talking about the Star Wars game coming out. That we're excited for it, but we're gonna wait for reviews. It's just so fucking dumb. Oh, Carrick, look at this. When you go up, and he's like totally tilted forwards, like this. That makes no sense. I love it. It's great. Yeah, Star Wars is gonna be exciting, dude. Jonny just found out I'm getting a scholarship to study a technical degree on audiology in a Spanish uni. That is amazing. So you're moving to Spain to do that? Another banger theme from Low Rar. Yeah. Congratulations, ODM. That is fantastic. You gotta tell me more about it later. Oh, that looks ridiculous. Let's go. Yeah, I've heard some impressions of The Mandalorian, and folks don't seem too keen on it so far. We also don't have the Disney server over here, or service over here in Europe, so not gonna be able to check it out until that happens early next year. Sam's back. He's fine, dude. He's fine. It's semi-presential, and then I have to go there to do the practice and the tests. Well, that sounds amazing. Really happy for you. Congratulations. What does audiology involve? Is it like a medical thing about the cochlear implants that help people, you know, regain some form of hearing? Is it around that? That's really cool. Jonny, you gotta add some lightsabers to your wall. Ah! I don't know if we have much real estate on the wall left. We can try to fit one there. It's a good theme, man. I dig it. Oh, we got some bad guys? How many guitars do you have? Well, I got these 6. I have the acoustic that's in my room, and I have another guitar back in Ibiza where my dad lives. It's a technical degree to do tests and technical stuff to people for people with audition problems. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we do have some bad guys in the vicinity. We can try to avoid them. Try to avoid those guys if we can. Looks like they picked up on my cargo. Don't know if that's a thing. Looks like a fairly deep river. I don't really want to cross that if I can avoid it. We'll pop a little ladder. Oh shit. Bring out the bolus. Oh shit, they got a car. You miss playing your guitar, Nitro? Have you just lost the interest in it a little bit? Oh, missed. Missed again. Oh. Who's shooting, man? Oh, this guy. All right, buddy. Come on. Take the tackle. The tackle is the most powerful weapon in the game. Oh! Get stunned. Mainly gonna keep working with patients in the medical office, but yeah, it's a nice camp with a lot of possibilities. That's awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. My God, that's a lot of people. And they got a lot of stuff on their backs. Oh shit. Yo! Excuse me. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Fuck off. Okay. Well, I'll just run you over with your car. So, there we go. That is too many guys. How do you do the tackle? You go L2, R2, and then square. Those three together. That does it for you. Yeah, I don't know if my ladder helped at all here. So you hold position with L2 and R2, and when they come for you, you tackle. Booyah. We'll come back here later. Get fucked. Where are you going, buddy? You may not escape. Gonna start doing that. I've been using the bola and kicking. Well, the bolas are really strong, dude. But the cool thing about this is that... Ooh. The cool thing about this is that it's free, right? You don't need any consumables. And it's like fail-proof. You can stun anybody. It's totally overpowered. Twitch app keeps crashing. Does anyone else have issues? I heard that the app on Windows has a lot of problems. So if you're having those, I would try just the browser. That seems to work a lot better. Pop that on there. I'm thinking, or rather, my thinking in this is we can grab some of the shit that these guys have dropped for ourselves. Use the trucks to carry it to the next station, right? Although, I don't know if there's a lot of it on this side. There's a bunch of it on the other side. But I don't necessarily want to... Don't really want to have to go and grab all of that shit over there, so... Not gonna be bothered with it. Let's take the car and go. I'm on mobile and it's been fine so far. I think typically it works fine on mobile for me, but I don't know, man. Ooh. There's a bunch of stuff in their camp though. Is that truck drivable? Nope. I'll take the bola gun, you know? That's pretty good. Doesn't look like there's anything up there, so... Oh, oops. Just some resins. Don't really care about that shit. Happy Hump Day. Love your huge package. Well, thank you, sir. Baseball gear. Welcome back, dude. How is your Hump Day going? We do have a large number of parcels. I will give you that. Let's pass some stuff onto the car here. Specifically, like the stuff for the mission, we can just pop it there. Can pop that there. Load onto vehicle. And we'll call it good. Quite a bit lighter now. Let's go to that post box, steal the shit from these raiders.
It's time to move.
That's what she said. Yes. Indeed. The fuck? It's a hologram? Ooh. Sneaky. Going well, just writing some React and unit tests. Very good. I hope that goes well for you. Let's grab some of this stuff, whatever we can. And this is pretty heavy shit. We'll see if we can carry these. Just offload for now. I do wish there was some kind of indication of your vehicle weight. I don't know what it is. Now, here's a question for anybody who may be familiar with the game. Where it says 71 kilos, that's my current weight, the current stuff that I'm carrying. Under that, the number 280, is that relative to my total weight carry capacity? Or... you know, what is that? And is there a way I can see what my vehicle can actually carry? Because that would be very, very useful to know. Okay. Right. And we're gonna load as much as we can on the vehicle. But before that, we're gonna take a very short break. I'm gonna brew a tea so we can keep going for longer today. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hey, welcome back. I got my tea with me. You alright, Basil? Yeah, he's alright. Small basil, small basil. Got a little peppermint. We'll go nicely here. Everybody ready with their drinks to continue? Also, have you seen my amazing portal? What are these even called? Like a table protector? I'm sure some of you will appreciate that out there. Took a little rest here. Stand up. Let's keep going. Let's load that. That truck ain't gonna load himself or itself. I wish there was a quick button to just load whatever you have in your hands on the truck. Doesn't take too long to do it via here, but slightly annoying. I'm stealing those portal stuff. Well, come get it. Come get it, cat. Come get it. I'll brew you a coffee and you can pat Basil. So this stuff is very light. I think we can grab it all. And fuck it. We'll grab the bola gun too, dude. Give me everything. Unload it all. Or offload it all. That sounds better. There we go. Yeah, this takes a little while if you have to go through all the menus and stuff. I think we're just gonna put everything on our back and go like this. Killing me with coffee? Good move. Mwahaha. Oh yeah, that's soothing. Email received. Oh, let's look at that email. That seems important. The bots are here, but is that for the best? That bot you brought us, it's a real piece of work. Takes everything into account. Cargo type, terrain, and calculates the quickest route every time. And if it does happen to run into a BT, there's no void out to worry about. If we can teach it how mules operate, it might even be able to anticipate their movements and avoid them too, which means all the risks in using human porters, the dangers you and yours face every day, while they could be a thing of the past, might not be a need for you to put your life on the line any longer. Time to start planning for the easy life, eh? But is it for the best, I wonder? Leaving everything to the bots, isn't that what led to the drone syndrome and all that? Better to keep people involved in some respect, maybe. Same with cars. Back in the day, everyone was all about self-driving vehicles. But if you ask me, a human hand ought to always be on the wheel. Am I right? No, I don't think you're right. All new hematic grenades. We've already looked into these. Yeah. Great. Mules, heroes or villains? How's the bola gun working for you? You put it to good use yet? I have. Okay, great. I doled out a few of those hematic grenades you brought me to some local porters. Great. And got a bunch of older emails that are just not super interesting. Because they're about older stuff that happened. Let's keep going. What do you guys drink to soothe your vocal cords?
Stretch my legs.
The best thing that I've found is a little honey with tea. Really helps. But that's about it. Also, I guess strapsils. I don't know if you guys have that where you live, but it's like a little thing you chew on. Well, you don't chew on it, but you get the idea. That helps too. Sometimes I get a raspy throat because I talk so much, not only in streams but for my day job as well. Come on, man, you don't have a parking space, my dude? Fuck off. Okay, well, we're gonna have to rebalance some shit. Because we got a bunch of stuff on our back. Like some of the PCC, the Bola. And maybe the spray. It's not a lot of stuff, but if we can just load that on the vehicle. And then from the vehicle, we're gonna grab all of the mission stuff. Hopefully we can get through the damn door. Strepsils make my throat drier? Really? You prefer Ricola lozenges? How do you pronounce that shit? Lozenges? What do you mean? I brought the seeds, haven't I? Have I not brought you the seeds, my dude? No, I have not. Carry on back. Thank you. Yeah, some of the menus are a bit annoying when it comes to taking stuff off the truck. I wish it was a bit more streamlined. There we go. Ginger shot with honey and some vodka. You'll forget the throat. I don't know if that's a good thing, Jonathan.
Delivering cargo.
I think I'll remain skeptical on that one.
Ridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, I'll be. Did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage? Oh, bless you.
Boom. Seeds delivered. Bridges have provided the following sound data. Cool.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
Let's plug them in. To be honest, white spirits, liquor helps, but not much. Not much. The purer distilled, the better. Oh, not too much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like strong spirits like that. I used to when I was a teenager, but
So,
a new feature.
You've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
That's what she said. Okay. area is now connected.
Thank you. Now to start really using timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us, but I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it.
Living on a prayer.
Well, would you
Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear.
Only just brought the Timefall farm into the network and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Right you are.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
I did like tequila. Tequila, yeah. That was good. It was good for shots. Standard orders, back to the Timefall Porter. And it's 30 kilos. Okay. What is the premium option? Okay, we can try that. Accept. Don't need anything new. We're good. And just carry by hand for now. We'll be okay.
Order assigned.
Alright, let's see how much we can load on this truck. Dolus. Special beer. I love that. Okay, we can probably just ride the truck without having to load anything. Gotta crash, good luck and have fun. Thanks for today. Thank you, my dude. And I'll see you next time. I think the real question is gonna be, how are we gonna cross? Oh, there's a clutch bridge over there. Let's go. Can we drop you a like from inside the car?
Over here!
There we go. Dragon Gamer 11-7. Good man. You're a good man. Or woman. Quite honestly, it's probably a man. Let's be real. Do you guys like Dragon Ball? Used to be like my favorite thing to watch as a kid. But I think I've kind of outgrown it, to be honest. I tried watching Dragon Ball Super, the new show. And I don't know, man. I kind of got bored with it. I don't know if it's not as good as Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z was awesome, or maybe I've outgrown it. I don't know. That's always hard to tell. The terrain here is not great, dude. Super isn't that great. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people... Oh, ran out of battery. Whoops. Well, time to build a generator. Need a generator. Need a generator. Okay, let's see if we have one in the back of the truck. One of them PCCs. Yep, that's the ticket. Pop that on. And if we can build it around the car, that'll be great. Booyah.
Let's do this.
What would you like to see during the Xbox showcase tomorrow? I think I would love to see just Game Pass games.
Nope. Ain't ready.
Game Pass is great as a streamer because you can do a single stream on a game and see if you like it without having to buy it, you know? And I do like that. I do like that kind of thing. I think that lends itself well for my kind of format. You know, jumping to different games and trying to showcase what they have to offer. I dig that kind of thing. I also like deep dives like we're doing here in Death Stranding, but that's pretty cool. Doc Tav, what's up? I enjoyed Super when it got to the Tournament of the Universes. That's exactly where I'm at, Doc. So you know what? I think I'm gonna keep going a bit further. If you say it gets a bit better after that point. So far it's been a bit filler. I don't know if filler is the right word, because that has some bad connotations, but yeah, it's not as meaty as some of the other sagas from like Dragon Ball Z. That shit was epic. I think I only like Dragon Ball up to the Cell saga. Not a big fan of Boo. Boo is a weird saga. I like the transformations. So Gotenks, the fusion stuff, Super Saiyan 3 is cool. And there's a lot of cool stuff. But I agree with you that I don't like Boo himself. I think it's a fairly poor villain. I think it's a fairly poor villain. I would agree. Okay. That generator placement was a little bit questionable.
Okay. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
But we still made it. Oh. Goku Black felt fillerish. Oh yeah, I agree, man. I mean, he looked kind of cool, but it was just... It didn't feel like a proper saga, you know? And I think it's fine because I think what you're saying is it's a bit like the introduction where nothing super heavy is going on. So I'll try to keep watching, man, and I'll get back to you on that.
Thank you for coming. You really are incredible. I don't know how you do it.
You don't like that the Cell Saga ends with Gohan taking over for Goku? Sort of like passing the torch moment, and then it gets all washed down the toilet for the Buu Saga. Do you know what? One of the things that I don't like about Dragon Ball Z is Gohan's decline. He reaches this amazing, you know, Super Saiyan 2 level and just tapping his hidden potential. And then for most of the rest of Dragon Ball Z, he's a plant. He doesn't have any, like, you know, explosive moments. And even when he unlocks his quote-unquote ultimate power from the Kais, he's not even Super Saiyan, so he doesn't, you know, he doesn't look cool. He doesn't want to fight. He just wants to be a scholar. I mean, I get it,
Well,
but it
good
just,
luck to you,
it
and
felt
take
really
care of yourself.
disappointing for me.
Good work.
Up to that point,
Please
I
access
love that
delivery
period.
terminal for further information.
I think it's actually maybe my favorite moment in Dragon Ball Z. It's the training that Gohan and Goku do for the Cell games. That shit felt special, man. I loved it. I love the art about it, how they're, you know, they're Super Saiyan the whole time and practicing that shit. And then you see Gohan kind of tapping into his power and stuff. Really cool. Okay, so we've done that. Let's see if we have any deliveries on the truck. I think we do, actually. Special beer. Okay, we do have some lost cargo. This is for Weatherstone, so we'll take this. And we have a bunch of metals as well. Bunch of metals. Okay, let's take out the cargo here. And just deliver this for now real quick. Boom, 100 likes from that. Very good. He did look cool, but it was more like an intro. Jonny totally agree, especially when they sort of train their body to be Super Saiyan all the time. Yeah, that shit was dope.
I don't know how you do it.
Loved it. There was enough goofiness there, but also really awesome training. Love that. And to see them bond for the first time, Goku and Gohan, over the fighting stuff.
Good luck to you.
Awesome.
And take care of yourself.
I've always wondered if Toriyama didn't want to continue the series, and that's the reason for some of the weird shifts.
Delivery terminal for further information.
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, if he didn't want to continue, he clearly changed his mind. So, I don't know. We are here. We probably want to go back to Lake Knot City. We could choose to do a delivery for them, but it is 40 kilograms. 40 kilograms. I think this one is more reasonable, right? I think we can take this one. And we can do premium. I'll do you premium. I think the money was pretty good. Oh yeah, for sure. Head out.
Order assigned.
Alright, let's store some shit. We got a bunch of stuff on our back again. Resins has gotta go. You probably have got to go as well. The special beer, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Load onto vehicle. And the rare miniature. carry on back. Rearrange. We're gonna call it good. Maybe, and I can see how, as a creator, the whole saga burned him out and he was rushed to produce more. Yeah, we don't... It's so hard to know, right? What he was going through there. Delivered to distribution center south of Lake City. Very good. Well, I say very good, but I don't know if we can take a truck through this area. I mean... oh no, that's the wrong way. We want to go down and then to the left, essentially.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Get back up. Get back up.
Beginning scan.
Here we go.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Further, it's probably not something he would ever talk about, as DB is pretty loved with the fans. Yeah. It would make no sense for him to come out and say, oh, I'm fed up. I'm fed up with Dragon Ball. You know?
What can't you do?
So it's over there, basically, but we need to go down and cross the river at some point. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know if we can get there this way. That looks not very promising. As far as paths go... Oh! It's a bridge. Over troubled water. I will drive my truck like a bridge. In fact, that's exactly where we crossed. That's exactly where we crossed and left our car. It's gonna be a little tough to... Sorry, what? My truck can literally jump? Oh, dude. Super truck. Woo! Yeah. Super truck. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Get it together.
Sorry, baby. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. You're fine. There we go. There. He's okay, baby. He's okay. That's a good feeling when you think you can't go somewhere in the game, then you come around the bend and see that you can. Isn't it crazy though that my truck can jump? Whoa. Oh. Jumping truck. Woo. Let's recharge over here. We're going back all the way there. Oh boy, it's not gonna be pretty, is it? There is a lot of this shit. Come on. Yeah. Nice to see hydraulics survived that Stranding. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good song, dude.
There's no answer at all. No reactions to bullshit replies. The words you'd said and the colors you'd sent, they got lost somewhere on the ride. I can breathe, but I forget sometimes. I'm alive, but I'm paralyzed. Oh, now what am I to do? What am I gonna do?
Yes! I made it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Thank you.
Boom. We brought the truck home, man. That was a great song. Confirm.
So you made it.
Did he just run over someone? Yeah, it's fine. He'll be alright. He'll shrug it off. Whatever doesn't kill you, right? Isn't that what Batman stands for? He's like, he's fine, we didn't kill him, right? So we're good. You have been awarded the title Master Mover. You have reached miscellaneous grade 40. You will now get more likes.
Well, take care of
Fuck
yourself.
yeah. Give me all the likes.
Good work. New order available.
In all seriousness,
Delivery terminal for further information.
that's something I've never understood about Batman. How is it okay in your code that, you know, let's be honest, like those guys that you fight, they are fucked, right? Like many of those dudes will never walk again, or even worse. So, I mean, is it really a big difference if you haven't killed them, if you ruined their fucking life forever? I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. But I don't know if you're the hero there, Batman. You know? Just putting it out there. Oh, we can access stuff from the truck here. Okay. I'm a dummy. Special alloys. We are gonna want that. Ladder, the bola gun. I think we can have one bola gun on us and we're gonna be happy. Alloys. Pop that into the recycling bin. Chiral crystals, we're gonna need that. We're gonna recycle the bola gun. That's almost done. And yeah, let's pop it in, dude. That's a lot of shit to recycle. They're gonna be happy with us.
Thank you for your continued support.
Boom. Oh yeah, look at those materials. Now we're talking.
Thank you for your contribution.
So now I want to grab everything here. Have we grabbed everything from the truck? Yep, truck is empty. Let's just remove it out of the way. It's a broken mess anyways. We don't need it. We can just park it over here. And that's in fact, let's park it over at the generator. Oh, it's not a generator, it's a motorbike. It's my motorbike. Okay. Let's go, dude. Let's park it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Who's a good motorbike?
If you've got a floating carrier but no cargo worth mentioning, you might try hopping on it yourself.
Oh. Dude, what? You can hop on your floater. That is amazing. Okay. Park. Store vehicle. So I think now people can access my motorbike, which is awesome. Send it down for repairs. Let's go into our room. Have a quick rest. So, oh no, that's wrong button. Rest in private room. Yeah, I'm just totally hooked. And as long as I'm feeling well tomorrow, we're gonna do a bonus stream again. We've been streaming every day. Yesterday we did 6 hours total. And streaming every day since Saturday. And that's just because the game is really good. I don't typically do a lot of bonus streams because I try to conserve some semblance of, you know, free time outside of work and streaming.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection.
But I think this week we're gonna make an exception. Also, because next week I'm gonna be out on Saturday because I'm gonna be with family. So this kind of makes up for it. And the week after that, so every single week in December, I have 2 days off because of how I've structured my holidays. So, you bet your ass there's gonna be bonus streams as well there. Okay, so well, we might want to read. Let's pop the music. What's the song that was just playing? Was it this one? That was the best song we've heard so far. Yeah. I need to listen to this band outside of the game. That's really good stuff. Let's read an interview. Timefall. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years, that have passed since, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time. For the objects, I might as well remove my mug so you guys can fully see the text. Or why it immediately turns to ordinary water, having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process is stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it is somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding will come to seem as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts. I'm sure you will agree. I for one can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what will wait. This was from Hartman 3 years ago, and he probably died. Let's read one more. Again from Hartman 3 years ago. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in detail, but perhaps it is simplest to conceive of them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives to the body. It is also that which departs the body upon death. Ergo, the body is a simple vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences, a soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. Those are very poor pieces of evidence, those near-death experiences, but let's move on. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. This process itself has changed thanks to the Death Stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it transitions to the beach, and only then onto the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul that has already made its journey to the beach made attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon that was difficult to deny. This is why it is imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. Deep stuff. We're gonna keep reading more of it next time in Dragon Ball Z, but that's where we'll leave it today. I'm gonna do some off-screen road building. I'm gonna build a couple roads while I listen to some podcasts and relax, and we'll be back tomorrow if everything works out for a bonus stream at 7 p.m. UK, same time as always. Remember to follow here and hit the notification bell. You can also check out my YouTube channel, and you can become a member of our wonderful Discord. And with that, I think I will leave you. I hope you guys had a good time. Lucitan Gaming, cheers. Everybody who's lurked or participated actively, I really, really appreciate it. It's been a positive surprise to me how many people have been interested in checking out the playthrough here, especially for a game like this where typically people try to avoid it due to spoilers. I really, really appreciate it. And today I will leave you with my dude, Inquisitor Kane. You have to. He's a great dude. And he's doing some more Warhammer stuff. All of that stuff I've never learned. I don't know anything about Warhammer. It's a whole different universe. and I will have Inquisitor Kane present you to it. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.